Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie Phantom here, and guess what? It's Wednesday. Time to get some of these viewer comments and questions and whatnot. Alright. Up first, Ghostface Kid, 101. And, bro, sorry I forgot your top 3. I don't know where it's at. Like, I did my top 3 yesterday, and he's like, you forgot mine. I looked. I couldn't find where you posted it at, my man. But I am sorry. Yeah, get to me and I'll throw it out there for you. We got, his question is, first he asked, do I prefer guns or blades? And then he asked, in real life or in movies? I'm not really a big gun guy, and it's not like I have anything against guns. I'm all, whatever, you want gun. And the weird thing is, a buddy of mine, Super Terrorizer, had him on the show not long ago. Well, it's been a little bit ago, but anyways, he was over and he had a gun, and I got to hold it. And you know what? I always thought it was funny. There's an episode of It's Always Sunny. I'm jumping everywhere, I know. Bear with me. There's an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they get a gun for the bar. And of course, Charlie's against it. But they get him to hold it. And he's like, oh, I fucking love that. He just loves the way it feels. And it was the same thing. Like, I don't own a gun. Even now I don't really want to own a gun. But I hold this thing. I'm like, dude, and I don't know what kind of gun it was. I couldn't tell you now. I'm not intelligent when it comes to weaponry. I'm just not. But I was holding it. I'm like, this fucking feels good. So I was like, I would love to buy one without bullets. Like, and everybody's like, what? And I'm like, no, I just want to hold it. It felt great to cock it. And I was just fucking doing like action hero poses with it and shit. I was like a kid. I'm a kid with this thing. So I was like, I would love to own a gun, but I wouldn't buy the bullets for it, which makes no sense. I get it. Like, it defeats the purpose of, but I wouldn't buy for protection. I'd just buy it to hold around the house and then, just cock it and pull the trigger and shit. Yeah, because I'm not really a big knife guy either. I don't really have any kind of, I have a couple of knives I was given as gifts, and then of course I have a machete back there, but that was just so I can get it signed, So, yeah, if I had to pick one, I guess, in real life and in movies, blades, because I feel like in real life, I don't know, you get enough stupid people together with guns, someone's going to get hurt. Even with a knife, it's going to get hurt, but at least you got to get up close and personal with it. And that's what I like about movies. I think in the movies, I don't know, there's a reason why slasher movies are better than just a guy walking around popping people in the face, because it's just like, I don't know, more fun to watch. So yeah, blades in both instances. Top 5 people I hate. Let me see here. Chad Kroger's up there from Nickelback, because fuck Nickelback, that's why. Michael Bay's got to be on that list. Now let me just reiterate before I go on this kind of hate feel. Like, I don't truly hate these people. Like, I do, but I don't, I don't want to see anything horrific happen to them. If they were hit by a bus, I wouldn't shed a tear. I'd be like, oh, thank God, that saved us another shitty Transformers movie. But at the same time, let's say if Michael Bay and somebody I don't even know, we'll call this person Max Smith. So Michael Bay and Max Smith are hanging off a cliff. I'm saving Max Smith first. And I don't know the dude's history. This guy could be a potential rapist or something, but I don't know. But I do know what Michael Bay has done, and he has done some really shitty movies. So I gotta save Max Smith first. I'm not saying I'm just gonna let him hang there, but he's gonna hang longer. And if he doesn't hang on, if he can't make it in the time it takes me to save, Maxwell Smith from the cliff, then I'm sorry. Bye, Michael Bay, and goodbye, Transformers franchise. Let's let someone good remake it, you know what I mean? But for the sake of this top 5, Chad from Nickelback, fucking Michael Bay, Diablo Cody, the writer of Juno, she's on the fucking list, that fucking cunt. Fucking hate her. Man, I feel like I'd have more individual people I hate, but in all honesty, I hate groups of people, I guess. Like, whiny fucking tree huggers and animal rights activists. Like, I'm down. Like, I'm against the torturing of animals too, but it seems like those fuckers are always, like, annoying me, and, like, I'm trying to eat some chicken nuggets, and they're like, what? Chicken? Like, fuck the chickens. Like, we eat them. That's what they do. In fact, I would love to punch that motherfucker in the face before I eat him, because I'm like, well, at least it's more personal that way. Like, now I got to eat what I, it just seems like, I don't know, like, I'll agree with certain groups of people. I just hate how they, Like, I'm all for gay rights. I am happy that, gay marriage was, like, legalized across the board. That's fucking awesome. Congratulations. But I still like using the word gay. And not even describing gay people. I'm talking like, hey fam, what do you think about the movie Batman and Robin? That's fucking gay. Whoa, hey, you shouldn't use the word gay. What? Fuck off. No, I use the word gay. So I hate when I can't use the word and I'm like, I get it. Maybe it's not the best word to use, but I feel like I'm not hurting anybody right now. Like, if I was on a bigger level, let's say the Phantom was like exploded, and now I'm like on this, I'm being watched by everybody. Well, yeah, I'd probably watch what I say just a little bit more, just because I am like, all right, whatever. Now, maybe what I am saying is affecting people. Right now, what I'm saying ain't affecting nobody. Like, it's 3 people watching me right now, and whoever's in the room with me, which right now is nobody. So, if I want to say something's gay or homo or queer or fag, and believe me when I say it, I am not using that in that term. Like, when I say like, Michael Bay sucks dick, I don't really mean he's actually sucking dick. And if he did, hey, that's cool, whatever. I just mean like in the lamest possible way, like, hey, he sucks some fucking dick. He fucking sucks fag donkey dick. That's what I mean. That's all I mean by that. So I hate that kind of stuff. If I'm trying to narrow down the people, because those are my main 3 I always bitch about the most. Who else can I throw on that list? Guess I probably should have thought about this before. I like to just hit the answers and go. I hate to try, playing this out because it seems very fake to me. I'm looking at my movie list too. Nick Cage, I kind of fucking hate Nick Cage. He used to be cool. Raised in Arizona is fucking awesome. Face Off is the shit. He sucks dick now. Yeah. Ghostface Kid, I am sorry, buddy. I can only think of 3 right now. I'm desperately trying to think of 2 more people throwing this list. I don't really have that much strong hatred toward. Because normally if I don't like somebody, if something don't affect me, I don't pay attention to them. But fucking Diablo Cody was writing my fucking Evil Dead remake, which pissed me off. Michael Bay. At first I was like, fuck Michael Bay. I just ignored him. Then he's like, I'm remaking the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies. And then when everybody got pissed and he just went on to produce it, he still had enough Bay influence to piss me off. So fuck him. So I don't know. The last 2 people who was dropping hate mail, I don't even remember their names. I'll throw them on the list as well. So, I got Diablo Cody, Michael Bay, fucking Chad from Nickelback. Fuck you, Nickelback. And then I'll have the last 2 haters. The guy who called me a douchebag for wearing my mask at Days of the Dead. And then the guy said they need some weight. Those 2 guys. Fuck them both. So, there you go. I wish I could give you a better answer. I'm not really a hateful guy. I'm definitely more straightforward. And, I have a weird kind of hate. That I hate Liam Neeson movies. I don't really hate Liam Neeson himself. In fact, he was just in Ted 2, and he was great in Ted 2. So it's roles like that, I'm like, I want to hate him, but fuck, that was really funny. So, but yeah, I'll do those 3 right there. I'll do 3, and then I'll throw those 2 douchebags from earlier that round it off. And then finally, he asked what my opinion on the band Ghost is. Bro, I don't even know who Ghost is, I'll be honest with you. I'm an old man. I am 30 years old, and and I'm not speaking for all 30-year-olds, because I got friends that are older than me and they still keep up with new music. Me personally, when I got out of high school was when I just I turned the radio off and turned MTV off, and then it was just what I like from '03 and down stuck with me. Now there's been a few bands since then that I've turned on to or whatnot, but for the most part, I'm a classic rock kind of guy. I am literally 60s, 70s, and 80s, and 90s. That's pretty much it. That's literally just boom right there. And there's always exceptions. But for the most part, if you had to generalize it all, I'm classic rock. So yeah, I have no opinion on the band Ghost. But you know what? I may check them out. I'll give them a listen for you. So, and then I'll hit you up on Facebook and we'll discuss it. So, heartburn. So thank you, Ghost Kid. I appreciate it. Josh Hobbs. I did my DVD update video last week, and he said it was a great video. Thank you, my man. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you watching. I dropped some Cabin in the Woods trivia on Facebook, and Patrick Lang, he said it was just a wonderful movie. I agree. It was weird because it came out, it was kind of hot. Everybody was talking about it, but then it just kind of it fizzled. And I don't really hear that much conversation about Cabin in the Woods that much anymore, and that's sad because I thought it was a great movie. I loved it. And Ricky Shore, speaking of my trivia, he says he loves the trivia. He has lots of fun reading all the stuff I drop on Facebook and tells me to keep it up. Hey, bro, I definitely will. Keep reading them. There we go. Now, this past week I dropped a review of the movie Headless. I watched it up at Days of the Dead, and movie Matt was not a fan of it. He said he saw it, he didn't like it, and to quote him, he said it was a total waste of time and a shitty amateur work at best. And I respect your opinion, my man. I mean, that's what's great about our community. We can all have our own opinions. I, for one, loved it. Like, I thought it was really good. In fact, it was my #1 movie of the entire year. I just got back from watching Terminator Genesis, which was fucking awesome. Loved it. It was great. Which I'm sure I've already heard people like shit on already. I was like, really? I liked it, but. And I'm not trying to be different. Like everybody, people when I talk to them in conversations, they're like, you just try to be different. You're trying to be a hipster, and you just want to hate. I don't. I really don't. I like Terminator 2 or Terminator Genesis, Terminator 5. I'm sure people, they're shitting on it right now, but I enjoyed it. But thank you, Movie Matt. Appreciate it, and thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. Dave Anderson, I posted the Joe Bob panel. And I think that's like my #1 viewed show of last week. Like everybody's hitting that up, which is awesome. Thank you. And but he said he loves the idea of because Joe Bob mentioned he wants to do like a riff tracks type thing. And yeah, I agree. That's awesome. And Dave Anderson says he loves the idea of that. So, and Felix Vasquez, if I'm mispronouncing that, bro, I am so sorry. But he said thanks for posting that as well or recording that. And hey, believe me, pleasure was all mine because it was just great to sit there and listen to Joe Bob talk. I mean, he's so cool. He's literally what you imagine him to be from Monster Vision. Like he is that guy. You don't put on an actor like that. It's just great. Andrew Beaver, he posted on my Facebook page. And he wanted to know what my thoughts were. He read an article where it said that Kevin McAllister grew up to become John Kramer. And it's an in-depth fucking article that explains, because when you think about it, Kevin McAllister, these two guys try breaking into his house, so he teaches them a lesson by setting up these elaborate fucking booby traps to, ward them off. And it just goes much deeper. I mean, I to sit here and try to break it down now would be ridiculous, but he wanted to know what my thoughts are. I'm like, that's just funny as shit to me. I love it. And you know what? I'll agree. I'm going right now and say Kevin McAllister did grow up to become Jigsaw. So, great article though. If you guys get a chance, if you're friends with me on Facebook, which I'm Trent Ramsey, check it out over there and give it a read. It's fun to watch or read. Trash, or brother from Canada, he hit us up and I dropped some collector trivia, and he said it was just amazing film. Like he loved it and everything else. And hey, thank you. And finally, my little brother from across the pond, Warren Cocking, just hit me up with some three questions here. Man, first question is going to bring the mood down for a minute, so I'm going to try to just kind of breeze through it. I'm not being disrespectful to your answer. I just he wanted to know what was the saddest thing that ever happened to me. And yeah, if I had to be, I'm not trying to. I don't want this to be like a poor Phantom thing. It's not. Believe me, I'm not going for that route at all. It was weird, but there for a good chunk of time, before I even started my show way back when, we just had a lot of death in the family. It was just this weird, every fucking 6 months or so, someone else passed away. My mother, my father, I had a grandfather, and it just it was all boom, 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 boom. And the weird thing is about all those different deaths was that when it happened, don't get me wrong, I was sad. I mean, I was devastated or whatever. But it doesn't last long. I don't know. I just kind of get the concept of this is life. And everyone in my family's different because they're all just completely crushed or whatever. Like my grandmother, and that's understandable. It was her daughter who passed away. My mother. But it was they were all oh my God, why? And I wish I could come back. I'm like, I don't want them to come back. That would be zombies. No, that's fucked up. And I just kind of I had the ability to move on a little bit quicker. I guess that's the best way I can put it. However, it was last year, and this is around the time when I just kind of threw the towel in on this show. Even when we went on our hiatus, my uncle passed away, and that really sucked so much dick. It hurt. That fucking hurt. He was very instrumental in shaping not just my life, but my movie. Because I didn't really, growing up, and once again, I'm not trying to do a whole poor Phantom thing here, but I didn't have a dad growing up, my real dad. That's a story for another time, I suppose, but I wasn't close to him or anything like that, and he passed. But I had two uncles, and breaking the fourth wall a bit, but Misery Black, she's my cousin. Her father is one uncle, and I'm glad he's still with us. But then it was my other uncle, which was his brother. and he passed. And that, like I said, that hit me. Like I said, at a young age, he was the kind of guy that would let me watch like a Clockwork Orange at the age of 5. I'm not making that up. And looking back, I'm like, that's kind of fucked up. But at the same time, I'm like, I turned out sort of okay, I guess. But no, I mean, that sucked. Like literally, it was just one of those things where I just kind of, I didn't give up. I mean, I wouldn't say that, because I mean, clearly I'm still here. It was just one of those that just, it did hit me. And everybody, I think it kind of affected everybody else in the family too, because they were just kind of like, to see me this upset over my uncle and not my own mother, which I love my mother. I love my mom with, all my heart, but I don't know. It just, I can't explain why it affected me differently. It just did. But yeah, when he passed, that was probably the saddest moment. Like, it was just, I just had these weird like outbursts, like just random things would just remind me of him. Because once again, we had a odd taste with movies. Like, we had our own little, I don't know. We had like, both people, you have a relationship with somebody. When it comes to movies, there's the black and the white. I'm the black part and he's the white, but you got that gray area. And like with me and Maya, we have a very narrow gray area. I mean, there's our movies, but then of course there's all my movies and all her movies. With my uncle, that gray area was so much bigger. Like, it was literally like there's only a few movies that maybe I didn't like of his and he didn't like of mine. But for the most part, it was right there. And music, like, he's the one that got me into the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Like, I watched that when I was like 5 or 6. And I can remember one day, I think I freaked Maya out a little bit. We were driving down the road, and I just had a random CD in, and it was fucking Eddie singing I Really Love Rock and Roll. And I just broke down, like, on the side of the road, just started crying. Like, I had to pull over and shit. And I think I really freaked her out. But it just, I don't know, that was just like the oddest thing. I mean, I never, even when my own mom died, like, I think maybe I was grieving for a week or 2, but it just kind of went away, and I was okay. I soldiered on, but dude, my uncle, when he passed, it just, like, I don't know, I was done. Like, I was just like, I don't know, this sucks. Like, this is painful right here. So, but like I said, it took me a while to kind of get over. Definitely okay enough to talk about now. I mean, definitely kind of, it still sucks, but what really sucked about the situation though too was my grandmother died a month later. Now this devastated the family. Here's the thing, and I no one in my family watches my show, so I'm okay to say this. She was batshit crazy. Like, she was this old. She was old and batshit crazy. So that did not bother me that much. Like, I know it sounds like I'm just being a dick right now, but it didn't. I was just like, she was old. She was gonna die soon anyways. And of course, so that all happens, and I'm so upset. So everybody assumes it's also my grandmother, and it wasn't my grandmother at all. Like, I was still upset about my uncle, not my grandmother. And of course, I don't know. It was a weird fucking year right there. I'm not gonna lie. It was just, but no, we're back on the air now. Like I said, I'm boom, happier person and moving right along. So thank you, Warren, for bringing the show down. I'm joking. But if I didn't want to answer, I wouldn't have done it. So thank you. Hopefully that story can help others. I mean, life sucks, but you do move on, and it keeps ticking. It keeps ticking without you, so it's always best to get back in the game instead of, sitting on the sidelines. He wanted to know what my favorite wrestling catchphrase is, or was. Man, there's so many that come to mind, because, I mean, like, right off the bat, Scott Hall comes to mind, and he used to say a phrase, hey, don't sing it, bring it. Fucking love that. His entire hey yo survey, I love that whole shit. Of course, Jericho, Raw is Jericho. I love that. He just had little catchphrases and shit. DX, clearly, like, everybody had their own little shtick. I love that. Road Dogg's intro. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, DJ, that whole thing. I love that. I love you. If you're not down with that, I've got 2 words for you. Triple H's intro. I mean, I loved all that. So, I mean, to try to narrow it down to just one, but I think I gotta go with The Rock. And another guy had numerous catchphrases, but my favorite one was probably, you want some? Come get some. And then, I loved it. Fucking loved it. So I think that's probably my favorite wrestling catchphrase right there. And finally, he wants to know what my favorite Robert Englund movie is. And this is going to come off sounding so generic, but it's so true. Like, I can't think of another performance that's as good as his original Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah. Boom. Freddy Krueger. You can't top Freddy Krueger. And that movie was perfect because it was so much darker. And I don't mind the comic relief Freddy. I really don't. Everybody's just like, oh, you became a clown. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It's like, I'm sorry, if I'm a sadistic serial killer and I got all this anger in me at first, yeah, I'm pissed off. But guess what? As the movies are going on, I'm going to lighten up a little bit. I'm like, I already got my revenge. Like, I already fucked those kids over. Now I'm on a new batch of kids. I'm gonna have some fun. So to me, that's character evolution right there, and I'm okay with that. I did not mind the fact that he was like wearing sunglasses on a beach and making shitty one-liners. I'm good with that. But and don't get me wrong, those performances are great too. But my favorite is the original. So yeah, first Friday 13th, or sorry, Nightmare on Elm Street. That is that's my favorite Robert Englund movie. So I want to thank every single one of you guys who's been watching, commenting, participating. I mean, you guys have no idea how much that means to me. Like, that literally does mean the world to me. Like, this world, it's not perfect, but you find a little piece of happiness. And this is my little piece of happiness right here. Like, this is what I love to do. Like, I just, I don't put ads on my shit. I don't do this for money because I'm like, don't get me wrong, if anybody wants to, have me sell out with them, I'll do it in a heartbeat and I will fucking flush all this down the drain. But right now, there's no money to be made. I'm happy with that. I'm happy just doing this shit right here. It really is just cool to do. And the fact that you guys are watching, and I always try to watch your guys' shit, and I try to comment as much as I possibly can, and vice versa. And it means a lot to me that we are in this little community together. And so thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. No one else to say about that. You guys have any questions for the fan? Once again, I'll go personal. It don't bother me. And if it does bother me, if I don't think I can actually say it out loud like I just did that last story, I'll hit you on Facebook or I'll give you a message on YouTube and I'll give you your answer. But hey, nothing's off limits. Hit me up right here. We will ask anything. You got any comments? Questions, recommendations, requests for movies for me to review? Shit. Love mail, hate mail. I want some hate mail. Give me some more hate mail. I'm in. Let's do this. Guys, anything, of course, any comment that you will drop, either here on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, it usually winds up on this show right here. So hit me up, guys. Hey, I'm Louis Phantom.